Hello, welcome. Have a seat. So, you had an appointment, right? Okay, can I get your last name? First name? Okay, found you. And it looks like you came for a new makeover. So how it works is first we're going to do the consultation, see what you want to change for your new look. In the next session you will come in and we'll do you a fresh makeover. Okay? So can I just get your phone number? Thank you. Now can I get your date of birth? Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Once we're done, I can schedule your appointment for the new look, okay? Sorry, I'm just typing in some information here. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to do hair. We're starting with your hair, and then we're going over to makeup, nails, clothing, and fragrance. Just wanted to make sure I have everything ready. And once I'm going to sample some things and show you, we'll move over to another section, okay? Because I am going to show you some things that we might want to switch around, or some things to get your opinion on, okay? So we'll move to that section after this. Let me write your name down here. Okay, let's go ahead and start with your hair first. So what don't you like about your hair? Or are you planning to dye it? Are you planning to just cut it? What do you want with your hair? Is this usually the hairstyle that you have, or that you rock all the time? Yeah, this is usually what you wear. Okay, and what don't you like about your hair right now? Or is your hair even an issue? You feel like you don't have enough hairstyles? Have you tried looking some up? Oh, your hair, you feel like you have too much hair? Okay, so what I recommend for that is we could thin out your hair. But that's really up to you. We're not gonna do it through the inside though, because once we thin out through the inside, your hair is gonna grow even thicker and you're just not gonna be able to handle it. Those hairs that we thinned out grow back. So I think we can do something maybe through the outside, maybe give you some layers and thin it out that way. But that's really up to you if you want to cut your hair. Oh yeah, don't worry, we won't cut the length. So you want to thin out your hair with layers? Okay. Do you want to dye your hair? Are you fine with that color? Maybe lighten it a bit? Okay. Lighten as in the hair color you have already, right? Okay, but keep as is. Okay, we're going to keep as is. Just lighten. Okay, perfect. Is there anything else with your hair? I can show you accessories. If you want to start putting accessories, we can see how maybe that will look on you. But are you positive on thinning your hair out by layers, sorry, and toning down your hair a bit? Are you okay with that? Okay, so how many colors do you want to tone down? Let me go ahead and show you some reference, okay? Okay, I found the colors. So your hair is, I'd say, between this one and this, and we can tone it down to this if you'd like, or maybe we can do something more darker on the dark side to go with this type of brown that you have. But essentially, if you really want to see a difference, this one would be perfect for you. But then again, it's what you like. So if you think that's too light, maybe I can find something else. That's perfect. Are you sure? Okay. Has your hair been bleached before? Is this your natural hair? Natural hair. Alright, you're fine with that color. Is that all with your hair? Would you like some bangs? Us to maybe layer out the front? You'll see the day off? Okay. Alright, so the day off, just I'll remind you, but just in case, let me know if you do want some bangs or face framing. Okay. Now let's go with your makeup. So for your makeup, or better, let me ask you this, what is your new look aiming for? And what type of look would you consider your current look? Very dark colors, not so girly. Okay, and what is your new achievement looking like? Girly to the fullest. Okay, I love that. So this will be very easy. Now right now, your makeup, I feel like there's a lot of ways you can make your makeup look very, very girly, and sometimes makeup doesn't really matter as well, because your hair, the way you style it, what you're wearing can make a big difference. So is your makeup gonna be a drastic change? You think yes? Okay. So for your makeup, do you want to go full beat on your makeup, or very how would I say, to aim more for no makeup looks? We won't really do eyeshadow for this. Liner could be an option, but no liner will be better. Do you do liner right now? Yes, you do liner. Okay, so we might stay away from liner. Is that okay with you? Okay, so you would say your makeup isn't as girly? Okay. And let's see what else. So you're fine with no makeup looks, right? And you're fine with no eyeshadow? Or we could do eyeshadow if you really want to still incorporate eyeshadow in your look, but it won't be something that's very noticeable. It would be maybe an eyeshadow that would just give you a little bit of a shadow look. Well, that's kind of like, that's not the right word because it's eyeshadow, but kind of like a contour look eyeshadow, a bronzy eyeshadow, maybe just some glitter in the corner of your eyes, that type of eyeshadow. Nothing very noticeable or creative, you can say. That's fine. Okay, so you're fine with the eyeshadows. Type of look we want to go for you. Let's see. Do you contour a lot? Do you use something that's going to give you more of shadows and contour, or do you use contours that bronze you up and give you that pop? More darker in dimension? Okay, so we're going to do bronzers and concealers that will make you look more alive or more bronzy, especially because it's the summer. So that's why I'm also glad that you chose the girliest look you can go, because it is summer, so we can do a lot to you. So I put bronzers and concealers that will make you so the goal for the concealers and the bronzers again is just to make you look like you're in summer season, not very much I need the biggest cheekbones I can get and the most contour nose I can get. Okay, but obviously the contour nose, we can always make that. Okay, so for lashes, do you use extensions, falsies? What's the lash situation looking like? Okay, so for the girliest look we can do, I do recommend you to do your lashes and get them done elsewhere. I don't do lash extensions, but I think, do you know how to put on lashes? No? Okay, so I do recommend lash extensions because falsies, sometimes they are hard to put on just so they can look like they're actually in your eye and not around your eyelids or wandering around your eyelids. You might need some practice for that. So will you be okay to do lash extensions? I can transfer you over and give you a discount, or a really huge discount, if you do it with one of the girls in the salon. I don't know if that'll be an option. I can give you my discount just because I don't want lashes to be a disadvantage for you right now. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and do your lashes before your appointment. Let me go ahead and give you a appointment with her. Let's see, I'm going to make one. How fast do you want this new change of yours? By next week? Okay, let's see if she's available tomorrow. Will you be free tomorrow, just in case she is available? Yes, tomorrow's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and look. Where is she? Okay, here she is. Okay, she's available tomorrow at 1 p.m. Is that okay with you? 1 p.m. is fine. Okay, can I get your last name again? Phone number? Just in case she contacts you, okay? Which is rare, unless you're like 10 minutes late. Maybe she'll contact you, but other than that, she most likely won't. Okay. Okay, let me just put in my code. Okay, you're all set. Your total with my coupon will be $50 for lash extensions. Is that fine? It's actually very great because you won't find $50 lashes in this economy. Okay. Alright, so that's okay. Also, don't feel pressured if you don't want to get your lash extensions done. But if you want to do your full potential, I recommend eyelashes. So it's okay, right? Before I submit it. Okay. Okay, $50. Tomorrow she'll explain how to take care of it and everything. So there'll be no worries. Okay. Let's get back to our business. Now, I think that is all for makeup. You're okay with wearing gloss? Anything on your lips? Okay, so you said you're okay with anything on your lips, right? Okay, perfect. So just to give you a little heads up for this new look of yours, don't use matte lipsticks or lip products. Don't use nothing matte, and do not use dark colors. Okay, stay away from dark colors on the lips unless you're doing like a brown liner and then popping it on with a pink gloss or rosy gloss. That's acceptable, which I'll show you the day of. Unless also if you're going to the club or like a night party, then that's fine because it's nighttime. I'll put a reminder here. No. And I'll show you as well what I mean by the lipstick, okay? If you know your shade, foundation shade, concealer shade, you should be fine. Do you know them? Okay, so you should be fine the day of. I'll do the effort myself to look for your shade. We don't need that right now. Okay, I think that is all for your makeup. Now let's move on to the rest. Is going to be easy. I'm just going to need more information on your clothes, nails, and fur. So for clothing, I'm just going to give you a lot of ideas and you tell me if you're okay with them. If you're not okay with them, just let me know, okay? No hard feelings. I want you to feel comfortable in new clothes. So tell me, what are you currently wearing? Like, what is your rotation of outfits, etc.? Okay, so I'm going to list some things. If you're not okay with it, just let me know, okay? So tube tops, halter tops, brighter colors for tops, dresses. Do you prefer long dresses, medium, small, short, any? Okay, obviously not too short, but okay, any size is fine. Let's see. Sandals, heels, casual shoes. We're not going to focus on bags, sorry, only because I don't really want you to spend money on bags and I don't know what we have at home. So bags, just a little tip, maybe if you want, you can base it off of a color in your outfit. Maybe not a color that you're already wearing a lot in your outfit, but let's say your shoes have a hint of green, then maybe you want to do a green bag. Or let's say your shirt is white but it has a pink heart or pink around it, maybe you can choose a pink bag. Okay, so casual shoes, maybe heels or kitty heels, kitty sandals, heels. Okay, so for shoes, the most I can do is show you examples. Okay, we don't provide that, so you will have to do your effort to look for that too. So I'll put right here to remind you. Again, okay? I'll also, if you want, I'll email this to you. What else with clothing? Cardigans. I'll remind you about that too. You'll have to get that for yourself as well. You can do cardigans, and then you can do sweaters or hoodies. I can show you examples of that as well. Okay, let's move on to your nails. How do you keep your nails usually? Okay, and is that a problem for you? No? Okay. So for your nails, we're gonna leave them as is then. If you ever need inspos, just let me know. I can send some over. Okay, now for fragrance. What are you usually used to wearing? Okay, so we're going to start doing more sweet scents. Are you okay with that? No problems with smells? Maybe sometimes people think it's too much, so their head starts hurting. Okay, so we're switching to sweet scents and fresh scents. Also floral. Are you okay with floral? And I'll show you examples right now, okay? Okay, so those 3 scents are going to be your new scents. In the night, you can do like a night out. You can do soft scents, like vanilla, cocoa, okay? That's acceptable in the night. But throughout the day, we want to do sweet, floral, and fresh scents. We are all set here. Now I'm just going to show you some examples, and let's move over to the other side. It's fine. So let's see. If I said hair accessories, you might have to excuse me on that one. The order is barely coming in. So the day of, if you do want to change some up, I can show you examples of what you might want to do with them. But definitely a lot of claw clips. You might have to get a rotation of different claw clips, okay? So for makeup, I was going to show you lipsticks. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned blush, but now that we're on that topic of makeup, let me go ahead and grab a pen. Okay, so for blush, okay, we're going to do very subtle. No bright blush, okay? And I'll show you some examples of the type of blush we want to aim for. So I'll show you blush right now, eyeshadows, and lip products. Do you want to look at some bronzers? Okay, then I'm just going to show you some scents. Okay, you can pick the scent you want today, and then the day of, I know which one to use on you, okay? Alright, perfect. So let's see, let's go ahead and start with lip products first of what I'm aiming for. Okay, here it is. Let me just grab them, actually. Okay, so quick overview. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Okay. Simple like lip care products. Oh, this is the shade for that one. This is lip oil. You can use lip oil. So those are some of the ideas, and then these are the type of glosses that are okay to go over a brown lip liner. Okay, they're also meant to go and they'll make your lips look really nice. If you use a brown nude, not really too light of a nude, but you want to use something darker for lip liners, and then the glossiest gloss you can find. Okay, eyeshadow. Okay, so for eyeshadows, we want to do, if you decide to do eyeshadow, this is what I want you to aim for, okay? So nudes like so. like these for the inner corner, or if you just want to pop some shimmer shades like this that will blend in with the rest of your makeup. Okay, let me bring more ideas of the type of eyeshadows I want you to aim for, and then blushes and a bronzer that is on the dot of what I want you to wear for bronzers, okay? And of course, like I said, I'll show you the day of, and we'll go over it again as I'm doing your makeup. Okay, this is the bronzer I want you to start wearing. The day of, you will see exactly what I mean, okay? So that one's that. For eyeshadow, I want you to do colors like this, where you will just do one layer and it'll be enough, okay? Now I can show you the blushes that I mean. So this blush, okay, and this type of blush. This is really pretty. Okay, so you kind of get the point. Well, I hope you do. Alright, now let's go ahead and show you some fragrance. I know what we're going to do for you the day of already. We got everything set. Okay, so fragrance. We want to do sweet or fresh. So this is what I am aiming for. An example could be the Sol de Janeiro 68. Do they have a, or are they all 68? Excuse me, I don't really know about this brand. But this is the pink bottle, the lighter pink. Something like this. Okay. Now spray some just so you can get, smell it. Okay, that's how I want you to smell, something like that. There's more options. This Bath and Body Works in the stars. Smell. Okay. We got Ariana Grande Mod. So let me also know which one is your favorite so far, or which one is your favorite, so that we can use that one. Okay. Smell. Okay. Let me show you more options. We got the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. This is my favorite. This is what I want you to smell like, but obviously it's your decision, not mine. It has a cloud, but I left it over there. Sorry, I'm running out. I'll have a new one by then. Smells great, huh? This is top favorite. I've gone through like 4 bottles because I and my clients love this one. Okay. Another option is this Daisy Love Marc Jacobs So Sweet. Sorry, it's like, it has the flower. Sorry, you could see everything if I show the middle. And this is how the bottle looks. It's the pink matte one. Okay. Smell. Yeah, this one is great as well. I agree. I think they're all great. Pick some good ones out for you. Okay. Another one we believe is the Rare Beauty. This one is more on the fresh. This is the Rare Beauty. Yeah, this one is very calming, but at the same time fresh, what we're looking for. Right? And I also think the Daisy Love perfume if you decide to go for it and purchase it, you know, like on your own, it will be a great night perfume as well. Okay, and then the last one would be, I think this is the ultimate girly perfume. This is the Ariana Grande Mod, but the pink one. I think this one is blush. I actually have the box here, and it is in blush. Yes, you can barely see it, but it's right here. It should say blush. Oh, look, there you go. This one is also my favorite with the cloud perfume. Okay, smell. And it looks girly. It's a hard pick, right? So those would be your options. Do we have anything in mind so far when you liked more than the other? Yeah, they're all wonderful scents, right? I love them all, honestly. It would be hard to pick for me as well. Just look for my pen so I can write that I just had it. Okay. So what are we thinking for fragrance? Daisy Lover Cloud. Okay, do you want me to just note both down and then the day of you can decide which one? Just so you won't have to decide right now, or if you do come across them later on before our appointment, you can let me know and come back. Do you want to do that? Yeah, of course. Okay, so we're doing the Ariana Grande Cloud and Marc Jacobs, the pink matte. So we're all set for today. I'm just going to make your final appointment. So for your next appointment, what day are we aiming for, or do you prefer weekend, weekday? You want to do weekday? Okay. So you're going tomorrow for your lashes. You want to have them freshly done. Okay, for that day? Okay. I'll write you down. What time is okay? Okay. No, that time is perfect. Right, I got you for that time. Let me just... Can I get your phone number again? Sorry. Okay, you're all set for that day. Well, it was nice meeting you. I'll see you then. Bye.